Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of West News on this Friday, October 30th of 2015. To start things off, let's check out what's been going on. Red Ribbon Week was this week, and it was celebrated with a Spirit Week. The week started with Multiple Monday, then continued with Too Nerdy Tuesday, Pajama Wearing Wednesday, Thriller Thursday, and it caps off today with Red Day Friday. The Student Council Halloween dance went off without a hitch after school yesterday, and everybody had a spooktacular time. To tell us about a tradition you may not be familiar with that occurs after Halloween, here's Senora Rap with El Dia de los Muertos, or the Day of the Dead.
Hola chicos, Dia de los Muertos, which is translated Day of the Dead. It is actually after Halloween. Some people are confused and think it is the same as Halloween, but it is not. It's actually celebrated in the United States and also other Latin American countries. Over 20 countries, Spanish-speaking ones, celebrate Day of the Dead. Now, what Day of the Dead is pretty much a celebration to honor the people that have passed away, either your friends or your family members. And this is a tradition that began in ancient Aztec times, and then it was modernized with the Catholic religion. Unlike Halloween, Day of the Dead is actually meant to be a happy time. It's not scary and it's not sad. Day of the Dead is a fun time where families can sit together, enjoy food and snacks, and sit around and talk about and remember things about the people who passed away that they enjoyed. Some things that they might bring to the graveyard or put on their altar would be dead bread. Now, dead bread is a type of bread made only during November 1st and 2nd for the Day of the Dead that they offer to the spirits. Also, the kids enjoy sugar skulls, which are a sweet candy skull replica, and they also have fruits and nuts and that kind of stuff for the spirits. It's very important to light candles at the gravesite because these are said to guide the spirits back to their grave to visit the families. During the Day of the Dead, families feel the closest to their deceased relatives as if they're actually next to them enjoying their favorite things once again.
And now, here's what's coming up at West Middle. Not only is tomorrow Halloween, but it's also the last day to sign up for a trip to our nation's capital. 8th grade students from Bell East and West Middle schools are invited to register for the Washington, D.C. trip until tomorrow. This year's trip will be from May 14th to the 16th of 2016. Use trip ID number 117496 to sign up. A non-refundable deposit of $99 is required. If there are more questions, call World Stride's customer service team at 1-800-468-5899. Information packets are being passed out to students and are available in the front offices and libraries of both middle schools. Staff. Our next staff meeting is Monday after school. On the evening of Tuesday the 3rd, West Middle is hosting the Spell Bowl area competition in the gym. 6th graders will be heading to the Children's Museum of Indianapolis on Wednesday the 4th, and that afternoon, stars will meet after school. On Thursday the 5th, Student Council will be meeting in Mrs. Allenson's room starting at 7 o'clock. Later on that morning, the Cardinal Stage Company from Bloomington will be at West to share a STEM presentation, or science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. 7th and 8th grade boys basketball open up their seasons against conference rival Greenwood at Bell East starting at 5 o'clock on the night of Tuesday the 10th. The next NJHS meeting is the morning of Thursday the 12th in my classroom starting at 7 o'clock. Career Day will also be happening later on that morning. The West Dance Club will be meeting after school. And later that night, 8th grade boys basketball begins play in the Southport Invitational at Southport Middle School starting at 5:30.
Long ago in a cold and distant country,
Citizens of a small village were being frightened every night by a strange man. After the first night, some villagers spoke of having seen a stranger on the outskirts of town, dressed all in black, except for his blue hat. After the second night, people in the village recalled seeing a man in black wearing an orange hat, skulking about and acting suspiciously. After the third night, a man in black with a gray hat had been seen lurking about. Finally, after the fourth night and the sighting of a man dressed completely in black, the people of the village decided to call in the greatest detective in the world. The detective decided to question the suspects. First, the detective went in search of the stranger with the blue hat, but instead he found only the full moon shining on a lonely road. So the detective went in search of the man with the orange hat, but instead all that was there was an empty coffin. And when the detective went looking for the man with the gray hat, there was only a bat. What could all these clues mean? Who could it be? Perhaps one last clue could help. The word fangs. That's right. The dark stranger is Dracula. And that's all for this week. Don't forget you can follow West Middle on Twitter at WestArtyPride and check us out on Instagram at West_Middle_School. And you can see this episode as well as previous episodes and other videos at youtube.com/WestMiddleNews. And while you're there, you might as well subscribe to our channel. And as always, if you have any ideas, suggestions, or announcements for West News, let us know. Have fun this weekend and be safe. Have a good time, but stay out of trouble. I'm Mr. Smith. Thanks for watching. Have a great Friday and an even greater weekend. Happy Halloween, everybody.